Wall Street's major indexes ended higher on Friday, rebounding from the previous day's sell-off as Amazon's strong earnings countered a significant drop in U.S. job growth in October. The Dow added 0.7%, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.4%, and the Nasdaq rose 0.8%. Amazon.com gained 6% after it reported earnings on Thursday that revealed strong retail sales, boosting profit above Wall Street estimates. While Apple fell more than 1%, as investors worried about a decline in its China sales during its most recent quarter. Equity markets brushed off weak U.S. October non-farm payrolls data, given disruptions from hurricanes and strikes. The data showed an increase of 12,000 jobs, much smaller than economists' estimate of a 113,000 rise. The unemployment rate held steady at 4.1% in this last major economic report before the presidential election. FM Investments CEO Alex Morris says the numbers tell him the Federal Reserve will continue reducing interest rates.
The Fed's policy going forward, which is what we're really trying to divine from this, is likely to stay cutting, likely to stay where we are and sort of slower for longer, but isn't necessarily going to go back down to rates that we're accustomed to seeing over the last decade. I think it would be very hard for the Fed to stop a cutting cycle at this point. They could pause. They could take a prolonged pause, perhaps, but they have signaled to the market that they thought there was enough room to pre-bake in another cut when we heard from them 6 weeks ago. I think they want to give that to us. I think there's a good chance they give that to us in a week's time.
Other stocks on the move included Intel, which jumped 8% after a better-than-expected revenue forecast from the chip company. And Chevron increased about 3% after the company beat third-quarter profit estimates on higher oil output.